Auntie and uncle, you say you want to relocate to Canada, but you have not done these 5 things that I'm about to mention. If you have not done them, I don't know. Are you sure relocation to Canada is for you? Please stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. I'm an HR professional and event host based in Toronto, Canada. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please use that subscribe button and join this wonderful family. And to my returning viewers, you guys rock. Thank you so much. Okay, so I am going to be telling you 5 things that you need to do this year. This is the beginning of the year. If you know that this is your year of relocating to Canada, then you need to do these things. If you haven't done them, please, in fact, as soon as this video ends, just go and start working on these things. What is the first thing I'm going to talk about? The first thing is you need to create an express entry profile. Now, I know why I'm saying this, because if you look at most of the other pathways to immigration, if you watch my previous video, which I will link up here, which was the Saskatchewan Immigration Nominee Program, for instance, most of these nominee programs or most of these provincial nominations are all dependent on having an express entry profile. So if you have not even created an express entry profile, you have not started, though. What you need to do is just create that profile and be in the pool. Just be there. I know maybe your score is not enough, your this is not enough. I get it. But like the Federal Skilled Worker Program is not the only pathway to relocating to Canada. So if you think that you've done the CRS accessibility and you've seen that, okay, your scores are really low, it really doesn't matter. Create an express entry profile. Be in the pool so that when some of these other pathways come along, you would be good to go. Like it will be at the snap of your fingers. You'll be able to submit your application as soon as possible. Because the truth is, the government is coming up with different streams, different pathways. There's the AIP that just started on January 1st, 2022. Like there's so many others like that. But you know, ultimately, some of them are dependent on you being in the express entry pro or you having an express entry profile to start with. So please, that is the first thing that you need to do. And so you hurry up and do that express entry profile. Just do it and be there. The second thing I will talk about is research. Now you say you want to relocate to Canada, but you have not even researched anything. Like you don't even know, you don't even know how you are coming. Are you coming through express entry? Are you seeking asylum? Like, are you coming through Libya? I did not say that though. But anyway, like, how are you even coming? Like, what is the route? What pathway are you? What is your immigration pathway? You have not even checked all of that. Please check. Like, that's what you need to do, because you need to even know what exactly you are doing. What are you applying for? Is it the AIP? Do you want to go to the Atlantic provinces? Do you want to go to Saskatchewan? Like, what exactly is your pathway and what is your plan for relocating to Canada? Are you relocating via the education route? Are you going to do a master's program here? Do you want to do another postgraduate study? Like, what exactly is your plan? And the only way you can do that is by researching what options are available. Watch YouTube channels like mine. Of course, you know, I need to blow my own trumpet. Watch YouTube channels like mine. You know, watch other YouTube channels as well. You know, read articles, check online, like, go to the immigration, the Canada immigration website. Maybe I should put it in the link in the description box. I'll put the link in the description box. Please click on it, refer to it every now and again, do your research, because people keep coming up with new things. People like us, of course, that bring you content will try to stay on top of some of these things and be bringing them your way. But aside that, you need to also do your own research if you are really sure that, look, immigration to Canada is one of the things that I have on my list for 2022. Even if I'm not coming in 2022, at least I should, you know, be making headway. And the only way you can do that is by doing your research. You know, even under this research umbrella as well, like, have you even looked at the provinces? Do you even know what provinces there are? You know, do you know what is even available in the provinces? Do you know what sort of jobs are available in the provinces? Do you know what the focus is for some provinces, like the way Alberta, focuses on energy. So, if you're an engineer, maybe that's where you should be looking at. Or if you're in finance, HR, and all of that, Ontario is a good place to be. Things like that. If you're into farming or agriculture or some of these other professions, maybe Saskatchewan, things like that. And you would only know that if you do your research. Have you contacted people on LinkedIn as well? You know that, okay, this is the province I'm relocating to. Have you checked to see people that are in similar professions on LinkedIn? Send them a message and start to chat. Don't wait until you get here. Okay, you can do all of these while you're preparing. So really, if you have not even started doing any of these things, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. Please try. Just after this video, just try and start doing some of these things. The third thing on my list is your educational assessment. I don't know if that's the correct grammar, but what I'm trying to talk about is assessing your credentials with either WES or ICAS. Now, your report will last 5 years. Whatever report you get from WES or ICAS is valid for 5 years. So it means that it's such a long time. So the fact that you have not even done it at all, then, it kind of gives the impression that you're not ready. Because if you're ready, you need to assess your credentials. I will say there's no stream, but I think most of the streams, let me not make it exclusive, but most of the streams or most of the pathways to relocating to Canada will need you to present your report, your educational assessment report. And the only way you can do that is by having your degree or whatever, your highest degree assessed by WES or ICAS. So if you haven't even done that, then it means that you haven't even started your journey. Because it's not when a pathway comes up now, maybe you see one pathway and you're not like, yes, okay, I need to apply for this. Then you now start thinking of WES. You've not even contacted your university. For some of us that went to public universities, that we don't have the luxury of doing things at the snap of our fingers. Before you contact somebody that will go to your admissions office, that will now talk to the secretary, that will talk to the secretary of the person's secretary, of the secretary of the person that will now, send your transcripts. You know how long that thing takes. If you are privileged to have gone to a private school, maybe it's easier there. But the truth is, so it's such a long process. So you don't really have that luxury. So why not do it now? So that you won't be running helter-skelter when it's be running kitty and kata when it's time. Just do everything now and have it there. Like I said, it's valid for 5 years, and it's really one of the important documents that you need for any relocation pathway. Well, for most relocation pathways to Canada. So please do your educational assessment today. The next on my list is IELTS. Now, most pathways as well would require you to take a language test. Why I'm saying IELTS, why I'm using that umbrella to qualify it, is because I know that most people are not French speakers, but please, if you are, it will be IELTS, which is the English test, or TEF and TCF, which are the French tests. So whichever category you fall under, do your language test. I think that is the summary of this point. Do your language test because you need it. It is very important. It's something that you need for most pathways. Whether or not you get the highest band, that is a different story entirely. That's a different conversation entirely. But there are pathways, that require just not so much, like you don't need to get the highest band in the 4 different areas in IELTS, for instance. If the requirement is a minimum of CLB4 is easy. You really don't have to get like maximum points for all the 4 different sections. But the point is that you at least have an IELTS result, because without that, you can't even go anywhere. So this year, please, I want you to start. This is the beginning of the year. I want you to go ahead and do your IELTS. I know that, there's always the factor of finance and all of that. But if really, the truth is, relocation is expensive. There's no how you want to look at it, right? So it's something that you plan towards. If it's something that you want to do, then it's something that you probably have been saving towards. So try and do your IELTS today. The results as well for IELTS is valid for 2 years. So if your plan is to relocate this year, or at least find a pathway to relocation this year, then have your IELTS on standby so that whenever they are ready, then you will be able to, jump at such opportunities. Besides, if a pathway turns up now, you need time to prepare for your IELTS. IELTS is not an exam. Even if you're someone that speaks English on a regular, IELTS is not an exam that you will just jump in and do. You need to still prepare. So you need all that time. You've not even assessed yourself. You don't even know what your your skills assessment is. Like, you don't know how capable you are when it comes to English. Yes, you might be speaking English, but the truth is, it's not the same thing, right? So you need all that time to prepare. So it's not when you are now ready to apply for immigration that you now start running to do your IELTS. You need time. So please take your time, do your IELTS, and have it on standby in preparation for your application for any immigration pathway to Canada. Then finally, you need to start looking at your finances. My first point under this will be start saving your money in dollars. Look, there is no other way I want to say it. Because the truth is, the way the exchange rate fluctuates, it just goes up and down and sideways, as the case may be. If you are in a country like, my home country is Nigeria. If you're in a country like Nigeria, our exchange rate everything just fluctuates. So the point is, if you have money, if you are saving your money in Naira at this point, I don't know, it's not going to help you. Because the truth is, when it's time for maybe proof of funds or all the other things that you need to spend money on, whatever you have saved in Naira, your 5 million of yesterday is not more going to be 5 million tomorrow. So it makes sense to save your money in dollars. At least that is a stable currency. Even if you can't get the Canadian dollars, but save it in the USD. It's still better. The USD to CAD, the exchange rate is a little stable. So save your money in dollars. It's better for you so that when it's time for proof of funds, you can just bring out that amount and convert it to Naira. At least it will make sense. You are not losing out. Because if you save in another currency, then the chances of the money not being worth what it was before, those chances are very high. So save your money in USD. Also, this is not the time for frivolous spending. If really Canada is the goal, is the future, if that is your future, then this is not the time for frivolous spending. Don't go and be investing in liabilities like, I don't know, buying a new car. Yeah, a car is a liability, no matter how you look at it, So this is not the time to be doing all of that. I know people that when they were planning to relocate to Canada, they started living as though, because their mindset had changed. They started living as though they were relocating tomorrow. I'm not saying that you should now start feeding from hand to mouth and not giving yourself the basic luxury of life. You should, but you should also have that mindset, knowing fully well that, look, where I am right now, this is not where I want to be. The goal is Canada. And I need money to relocate to Canada. I need money not only for proof of funds, I need money to settle in Canada. So with all of that in mind, you know that, okay, this is not the time to just be spending my money on frivolous things. Please, anybody that is inviting you to buy things or go to the club or spend, all of you that is spending big money on the big drinks when you go to clubs. I'm not saying anything, no, but please, maybe now is not the time. That money, save it and convert it to USD and put it in a USD account. Let it be there, or even invest in something that that you can easily liquidate your cash when it's time. Okay, at least if it's an investment that is bringing returns, that one makes sense. Don't just start putting your money in things that that are liabilities. Okay, so really those are the 5 things that I have for you guys. And please, if you have not done them, I beg you, this is the time. Look, my plan for you this year is that this year is your year. Please, can you say amen in the comment section? This year is your year. If you know we are relocated to Canada this year, then please make sure you do these 5 things that I talked about. There might be more, and if anybody that's watching this video, if you know 1 or 2 other things, please drop them in the comment section as well. This is our year. You must relocate by fire, by force. If I need to come out, pull you from your home country and move you to Canada, I will. But you need to help yourself by doing some of these things that I have mentioned. Please share this video with anyone. Share this video, it's very important. Anybody that is looking to relocate to Canada, share this video with them. They need to know that this is what they need to do. This is the beginning of the year. As you are setting your goals for the year, put this one as part of your goals for this year. Okay, guys? If you like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe. Please use that subscribe button. It's not there for fancy. Please, please, please. Use that subscribe button. And like I said, share this video with anyone. You know how we roll, guys. I will see you in my next video. What is the first thing I'm going to talk about? The first thing is...